get Seat Shaker here in a second.
Shell 1-1, passing waypoint 1 at 10,000. Shell 1-1, on station at Bulls 135, Fort 17 at 10,000.
I don't think what I did fixed it. I think core parking is still on. Stop here. Just else on. What up, dude? Yeah, people can hear you. You are. What the fuck is everything to update at the same time? How you doing, man? Now you're just a student again? You're done getting your ass kicked? Hold your bag over your head higher. You're not cut out to be in my Air Force. I need to see if I can make this A10 stick more accurate. And I'm going to do that by turning the force feedback gain up to 50%. Oh, that might be exactly what was needed. I wish I would have thought of that when my friends were here flying the sim, because that seems to be way more better. It means I might have to turn. What's that? No, I'm not. And right now I'm just trying to run a stress test. For some reason on the Afghanistan map, when I stream or share my screen in Discord, at least on this map, it is like it just destroys all my frames, and I cannot figure out really what's going on with it, but so I don't know. I doubt it. I think there's just something, personally, I think there's something about this map that is CPU heavy compared to the other maps, and my computer's just like, yeah, no. So I'm just I'm going to fly the hog for a minute and just do a little bit of, like, I don't know, well, I also found out when I was trying to troubleshoot it that my cores were parked, and that's not cool. Like, I don't want my cores to be parked, right? So I've unparked them, so I went back and re-unparked them. So that's cool, I guess. And so now I've got to figure out if that's going to make a difference or fix anything. So I don't know. There's I'm just on. I'm gonna go in and mess around and see what if it's running.
Copy.
Better or worse. Turn the stream on and off. I don't know. Just mess with the settings. Did you see the episode with the A10? Have you seen the episodes at all? Have you heard what's happening? You know we have a podcast.
Rearming complete.
Yeah, we're partnered with ED. That's pretty damn cool. We're partnered with not just ED, but we're partnered with. So we're sponsored by Fox 3. Fox 3 servers sponsors us. And then we're in partnership with ED, and they're pushing the podcast. We're in regular talks with Nine Line and Big Nui. Like we chat with them regularly, and they're running ED. We've had Wags jump in and watch a couple of our live streams, and a most recent, there's talk about him wanting to be on the podcast. We're also in a partnership with. Let me turn these Mavs on real quick. Mavs on. We're in a partnership with. We've had Grey Wolf on our podcast. He's the voice of Jester. Gray Flag, yep. And then we've had him on a couple times. Through him, we've got now a partnership with Heatblur, and we're on their early release press testing, so we're going to get access to new Heatblur modules before other people. And we're in a partnership with Granelli, who's putting out the F100 soon. I think so. Thanks, Jenga. Thanks, Silent. Man, this thing is... I'm doing exactly what the guys that I just interviewed about the A10 told me not to do, which is take off out of Afghanistan with an overloaded hog. It's like 3,300 feet up, but it's 3,300 feet and hot. So the stick feels way better turning that gain setting up. I'm running like an aftermarket link cable, answering somebody on the stream. So definitely still get the stutters while streaming, but at the same time the game feels better. It's really oddly confusing. Now I gotta go drop some bombs and shoot the gun and make sure that the stick doesn't shake too much. The Moza stick, I turned the gain way up, like 250%. Now the flight controls feel way more like Match and 6 said it would. But now I'm probably gonna have to turn down the bomb and gun firing because it'll shake too much. So the last episode, the one that just came out on the podcast, a friend of mine, Match, and her husband, Sick, came over and flew DCS, and they're both hog pilots. Sick, in particular, he's a 10-year Sandy 1 qualified instructor in the hog. So he's been flying the hog for 10 years. He's an instructor pilot in it. And of all the qualifications, like you can be qualified as a... let me turn my autopilot on here so I can do a few other things while I'm flying. I want to check my temps real quick. temps are still a little high. I need to figure out how to get these temps down just a little bit. They're still just a little high. Let's make CPU usage right now. Performance. I know CPU is running. Oh my god, it's running way better. It was running at 50%, now it's running at 70%. I'm sorry. So you can get qualified as a 2-ship flight lead and a 4-ship flight lead, and then eventually you can get qualified as a mission commander. And among all those qualifications, you can get qualified as a Sandy. And in what a Sandy means, Sandy qualification are the guys that run all of the rescue missions. Like if there's a rescue mission and there's a Sandy qualified hog pilot in the air, that guy runs all of it. Like, and they start off by getting qualified as what they call Sandy 4, and then Sandy 3, and then Sandy 2, and then Sandy 1 is where if you have 4 hogs running a rescue mission, Sandy 1 is the boss. Like they run everything, not just the hogs. They coordinate everything, every other air asset. The helicopters, the C-130s, everything happening is ran by Sandy 1. And so that's like kind of almost the pinnacle of yeah, it's really a very prestigious qualification. And so they came over and flew DCS, and the last podcast episode was them basically talking about how DCS compares to the real thing. Like,
hello, motherfucker.
Thank you for the follow. You'll have to watch the podcast. No, they were extremely impressed with DCS. In fact, he said that Six said that the systems within reason, there were things on the systems that weren't well modeled there, but he was 10 times deeper into DCS than we ever go. Like he was way deep in the weeds on DCS. Like he was like 4 or 5 menus deep on the menu, like on all the MFCD screens, in a way that's like I was blown away. I didn't know you could go that deep in the menus. But he said that that this is by far better than anything the Air Force is running for their sims. Yeah, he said this is by far better than what the Air Force is running. And he said you could rifle. He said you could teach an entire, like, all the systems operation, navigation, startup, takeoff, landing, refueling. You could teach the whole B course in DCS better than the sims they have. He was not expecting. I don't know what his level of expectation was, but it was not. I think he set the bar way too low for what he was expecting DCS to be, because he was blown away. So that was cool. He was very, very blown away by how DCS operates. To include like little details, he was saying like when he calculates, like, his seating height in DCS felt perfect, and when he's calculating a dive to run in on a target for like a gun run, they teach to assess the range and altitude and dive angle off of how high over the canopy rail the target is when it's a beam unit. And he said he was using those assessments and rolling in, and the roll-ins were spot on. He said that's hard to teach in the Air Force sim because the Air Force sim, the rail references aren't right. So he kept saying over and over again, and he kept bitching that the Air Force is not running DCS. He kept saying like, oh my God, this is so much better than anything I've ever trained in. No, it's not a rank thing. It's a qualification. That being said, you're gonna, as your career progresses towards that qualification, you're going to progress to those levels as you gain rank, right? Because you're not going to jump in as a lieutenant and be at the point where you're ready to qualify like that. You're gonna qualify in the airplane as a wingman, and then you're eventually, when you're experienced enough, qualify as a 2-ship flight lead, and then eventually a 4-ship flight lead, and that all takes place over the course of your career as you get more experience, so that you're naturally going to be at a higher rank by the time you get the experience level. Oh man. Rifle. These maps are working beautifully. So I have, and then I haven't, because we've kind of, most of the DCS I fly now is in prep for a podcast episode. Just the nature of the podcast, it's eating up so much time. For those watching, the podcast link is in Twitch. It's in my About Me, Noxie. Sorry. You pay attention to the stream as well. For those watching, how is the stream coming through? Is it smooth? Is it jittery? Frame loss? That's kind of what I'm stress testing here. So I had some bad frames the other day. Thank you. You know what? I need to put my speed in my HUD.
Hello, motherfucker.
Well, thank you for the follow. Man, I could stream and get like nobody following me with 30 people watching, and then today I've got a bunch of followers. That's badass. So yeah, it's a really fun episode to watch. It was really fun to record with. It was really fun to watch. Just put, like, Match has already flown DCS a couple years ago. I had her over and she flew the game a couple years ago. So she already knew, like, kind of what to expect, but Sick has never seen the game before. So he said, I think his expectation was maybe set a little low, and I don't think he realized how badass the game is. And he was blown away, just like taking off out of Kandahar. He was blown away at how much he recognized. He's like, I know these buildings. Like, I know this exact departure. He's like, it looks exactly like when he flew there in real life. I have not. There's a tank. Let's make that a speed. And let's throw one more Maverick on that. Watching him fly too, I wish I could have recorded. That's when I realized I started having issues with this map, is when I tried to record his and her gameplay, it was not recording well. Man, I got a lock already. Hell yes. Rifle. Let's go for a gunshot while we're rolling in here.
Pull up.
Did I just bump something? I just bumped something and it jettisoned everything. Where was... Yeah, I'm about to. I just jettisoned all my rockets. What the hell happened? Where did that... How did I bump? I wasn't even near the jet. Oh well. I just jettisoned everything but the gun, so I guess that's what you guys get from now on. I do not know how to calculate gun run in angles like the real guys do.
pull up.
I
Altitude.
I don't know all of that answer. Yeah, you wanna. Sorry, answer the question there. You want to pull below the target so that you can then pull the nose up on positive G, rather than on the target or above it, and then you have to bump the nose down for negative G.
Pull up.
That's why you want to aim below the target to begin with. The angle, I don't know. 30 or 45 degree, I think it just gives them a baseline to always set it up the same. It's probably
Pull up.
beneficial for not being exposed to enemy fire as much. If you're always on the same angle, then you're setting up a habit pattern for safe escape. I don't know. I'm not a real hog pilot, so watching them do all that angle calculation was something that's beyond my comprehension.
Pull up. Altitude. Pull up.
But it was really fun watching them do all this math in their head.
Pull up.
And, I just point the gun and pull the trigger, but they were doing all kinds of crazy math. I was going to do laser rockets, but I don't know how I don't know. I need to figure out what I bumped that accidentally jettisoned everything.
Pull up.
He was also doing stuff that I didn't think about. Like, I usually, in my virtual aviator idiot mind, I'm pulling off target and climbing, right? But he was going off target and doing this stuff. He was staying super low, maneuvering around for another pass, climbing up parallel to the target, assessing his range to target and altitude off of the canopy rail.
Pull up.
And then setting up his attack run.
Pull up.
And he was also throwing, I have a Moza with a lot of stick travel, and he was throwing the stick around so hard I thought he was going to break it. I had to ask him, hey, easy on the controls.
Pull up.
He was slamming the stick. Like, when he rolled out, it was not like a rollout. It was like full stick deflection all the way against the Moza stop. Aggressive. It was, one of those things where he's flying it by habit pattern. So watching him throw the airplane around that aggressively was not something I do, but, watching a real A-10 pilot almost break my sim rig with how aggressive he was on the controls. Oh yeah, I think it's just a limit exposure. See, I'm not even getting a 30-degree run in. I should be way higher and way more at a dive angle.
Altitude.
That was like a 25-degree.
Pull up.
Yeah, there's ads on Twitch. You know how you can not get the ads? Subscribe.
Pull up.
You are now. The Canadian Air Force has made you an athlete, so.
Pull up.
It's good. Dude, I'm super proud of you, man.
Pull up.
Anxious to fly with you as well. All good. All right, see you, buddy. For those watching, now I'm just playing. I was doing it, like I said, a stream stress test. I wanted to drop bombs and stuff, but I accidentally jettisoned everything, so now I'm relegated to just the gun. Boo-hoo. That's a 30-degree run-in. That's better.
Pull up, pull up.
Maybe I can squeeze one off on that tank as well.
Altitude. Pull
Low.
up, pull up.
That's why you don't do 2 targets like that.
Pull up, pull up.
It wasn't the cool video I wanted it to be. Just wanted to throw a chap, but I was upside down. The flare on me. See if I can get high enough to do like a 45-degree dive tack. Of course, I have no idea how to assess that off my canopy rail, but we'll try it. Well, if you're watching and you want to see other stuff, just let me know. Now I'm just, like I said, my idiot button clicking relegated me to gun only. That seems way higher. Way steeper of an angle. I don't know. Let's try that. Look at that one right there. That tank. That's 35. I'm still 10 degrees too shallow
Pull up,
for that.
pull up.
I also need to momentarily turn off my Discord streams. I'm not. That has helped with the frames much.
Warning, autopilot.
Yeah, I know autopilot. Well, I did get a couple Mavericks off before I accidentally jettisoned everything. It should be much smoother now. And then I'm gonna possibly change maps or airframes and just continue the stress test for a minute. Oh, there's some technicals rolling in. Ooh. Let's hit one of those. Still really choppy. Roll out below. The 40-degree run in.
Pull up, pull up.
Oh, I'm out of gun ammo. Bert. Let's slew the pod to home plate. There's our home base. Go land. Jump in and try something else. Try a different map and see if it's just the Afghanistan map. What up? Do I call you Quartermaster now, or do I call you Auntie still? getting much better performance, but still temps are okay. I think my cooling is not working quite as good as I want.
Warning, autopilot.
Yeah, I know, I turned it off. But I shouldn't have paddle switched it off like the other airplane because it killed my yaw damper. My pitch damper. Alright. We're not going to try to come up initial, we're just going to land. Some G to bleed off airspeed here. Anti-skid, huh? Thanks for the warning. Steep. Let's shallow it out. Make a 4-degree angle here.
Altitude, altitude. Alright, we're going to try something that's not the Afghanistan map. A little fast for that turn. Let's try a stress test. So I really think it's the Afghan map that's eating my frames up. We'll try something different here. Let's go to an instant action and let's fight in... Let's do a dogfight. While that's loading, I really want to check coolant temps here. Let's see if I can keep that screen up for now and keep an eye on coolant temps as well. All right.
I'm getting 72, or when reprojection's on, I'm getting 36. But it's just on that map, it's the micro stutters. It's something like here I am, like super smooth in the Caucasus, but Afghanistan just is no bueno. All right, we're going to stick alive. Turn that off. Turn that off. Go air to air. Emax. Turn the jamming on. Dispenser on bypass. Which way are you going? Going left? I'm going to go left and up. Oh, he got nose on first, but he's not going to do anything with it. Yeah, reverse on me, thank you. Man, you got the jump on me on that one. Too close, too high aspect. There we go. There's the reversal. Not where you want to be, is it, buddy? Hail Mary shot there. Back to missiles. Nope, back to gun. He's fighting. That was close. I am too fast. He's trying to overshoot me. Now I'm really slow. Come on, turn, turn, turn. That's what I want right there. Too close? Nope, not too close. Yep, too close. Should have known better. We're gonna have to gun him. Oh, just missed. I can make that. Oh, he rolled out. No, I can't. Oh, I maneuver killed myself. That felt particularly smooth on the frames. Hopefully it's streaming good. But I feel like I deserve another chance at that because that was embarrassing. I think I blew that whole fight away in the merge. Excuse me. Could I try to shoot him here? Yeah, but he's going to preemptively flare like I am. We're not going to go. We're going to do that. Yep, we're going to do the same thing. We're just going to manage our speed better this time. Over the top. Now we've got an advantage. can range on me all that you want now, buddy. Well, that was a much better fight that time. Let's see if I can do it in a different airplane. Wah wah. CPU temps are still really high. Like way higher than I want them to be. I need to watch them while I'm actually flying. That's hard to do because I'm in VR in a fight. Probably not the best place to monitor temps. All right. I'm going to pause and adjust my controls. I'm going to do the same thing on this. I'm going to turn the force feedback gain up. It's like 200%. Let's see if that makes the stick better. It feels like it is. I only have one camera running. Why did I only have one camera running? It's supposed to be two. I just noticed that. All right. Put my helmet on. Circle on this guy. Don't black out. Don't bleed off too much energy. High off bore side. £3,700 of gas. Let's climb up and set up for the next one because there's going to be another. Let's get an HST up here. Down low. Get him, radar. One more missile. We're going to stay up high. Keep the energy advantage on him. I lost sight of him already. Not good. Got him. Oh, he's going to try to two-circle this. No! What's up, Fifi? Hey, how's the stream coming through? I'm just doing some, like, I don't know, PC stress testing. Trying to figure out why my temps are higher than I want them to be. Oh, let's do this. This will be fun. Thank you. Thanks for testing. Thanks for looking. I need to figure out an easy way to get YouTube chat in VR. Easier than what I currently have running. All right. Oh, come on, controls. Settle in.
We have a new bogey. Left 5 degrees, 10 miles, 20,500.
Do the same with the controls on this one. I'm going to turn them up. They are already turned all the way up. Nothing I can do on that one. They're there.
No friend here. No friend returns. Bogey is hostile. Got it. Alright, focusing on that one. Mud, 6 o'clock. And Mud, 6 o'clock. Hawk. Back to regular scan. Okay. We've got a bandit. Fish bed, 12 o'clock. 2 miles.
Oh, you're shooting. Really? I expected a merge. Didn't expect that guy to fire on me prior to. We'll try that one again. If that's the case, I'm just going to throw a missile at him. Pre-merge gunshot.
New bogey, right 5, 10 miles, 20,000. Negative IFF, that target is an enemy. Roger. Lost bandit. And Mud. Hey, I've got Mud, 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock. Hawk. We got our 8 o'clock.
Whoa, jumping straight from the Hornet and Viper into this is no bueno. Good preemptive flares. I gotta keep the speed up so I can rate. God, I'm getting slow already. Losing him in the clouds.
3 o'clock now.
Yeah, no shit. Under the clouds, Jester. Oh!
4 o'clock now.
He's rating on me. Where the hell did he go? That little airplane is so hard to see.
4 o'clock now.
4. Oh my god, I was looking at his flares and he was already gone. God, the MiG is tough to see.
Okay, he's 5 o'clock now. 5 o'clock now.
Talk to me, Jester. Where is he? Lost sight the moment I reversed.
12 o'clock now.
12? What? Dude. Have you fought against the MiG-21,
He's
Fifi?
at 6 o'clock.
There you are. That little airplane is so hard to see.
Six o'clock now.
Good stutters. I think something in OBS is not happy with my
At our
system.
12 o'clock.
All right.
We've got our 3 o'clock.
Now we've got winning cues.
We've got our 12 o'clock.
Finally.
Bandit is down.
That was fun. That thing's hard to see, man. I'm also sitting like ridiculously low. Okay. Still getting stutters even on this map when I'm streaming. I'm going to reset this program so I can evaluate.
Hello, motherfucker.
Thank you. Hey, DCS Hornet, what's up, man? Thank you for the follow. Let's see if my temps are still behaving. I unparked my cores because for some reason they decided to park themselves, and then I thermal pasted my processor and cooler because it was running hot. And it's still running hot, but my coolant temps aren't hot. So I'm wondering if my thermal paste I just did is not working because the coolant temp should be a lot hotter than it is. So I don't think my CPU cooler is doing its job. What else can I do here that will just give me a chance to record temps? Ugh, you know, it's been a minute. It's been a minute since I've flown the Spitfire. So let's try that one again. That's been right after flying jets too, which means I'm just going to do absolutely dumb stuff and rip the wings off. Good. Watching me instead of working. Hell yeah. Oh, right into the snaps. Snap roll. Too much stick. Too aggressive. Super smooth here, though. Oh, that's my buddy. There's a hit. I've got him ranged now. keeping me straight and level. It's such a hard shot. Turn. There was a good cannon hit. Not enough lead. 2. Why don't you go after the other bandit? Jeez. Oh, he hit the brakes on me. Nice try. Not overshooting. Well, I sure wish my wingman would go shoot at the other guy. This is why I don't like AI wingmen. I'm going to turn the sensitivity up on this one. I think that was my trick for getting this Moza to work better. Let's go to 200% and see if that makes the stick handle better. Yeah. Oh, he's a wounded 109 with his gear down. And his engine's dead. Alright, never mind. My wingman did take care of this guy. This Spitfire just dances. Even slow speed, trying not to pass this guy, and it just shakes a lot, but it just dances. There's not much left of this guy. So slow. Bye-bye. Germans care about what? All right, this is very smooth. Caucasus wasn't very smooth. I'm probably running a bunch of freaking extra software I haven't turned off too. All right, that run, my temps were way more manageable. My CPU usage was better. That's eaten up a little bit. That's eaten up in task. Womp, womp, womp. I'm gonna have to tell Jimmy about the turning the gain up on the Moza. That seems to be the ticket. going to have to do the same on this airplane. What about Bob? Motherfucking Bob. Two tally bandits. All right, let's do the same on this. Let's turn that up to 200%. Let's see if that works. Mo better. I think it will. Is he turning it on me alone? I don't know. Thank you, Supercharger. He's on the ship. Not what I wanted to happen.
Hello, motherfucker.
Oh man, I'm getting lit up. I couldn't see who that follow was. Damn it. Oh, I missed it. Well, that's embarrassing. Don't let Fifi see that. Next time I should turn and engage instead of waiting to see what the hell they're doing and try to climb. I don't like these Mustang fights where I'm nose to nose like that. I want the altitude. Alright, we're just going to go get in the fight with them and not mess around. Hey, Wingman, I could use your help here. No, not you. Not you. My actual AI wingman in the game. Oh, that's a Mustang. Damn it. That was my mistake. Right now? No, I'm in Mustang. Good. Who am I talking to? I can't see, by the way. What's up, son? We should do some, important MFD stuff while I have time. Let me finish this engagement. Oh. We can do that later. Oh. Just hose me. Yeah, we can probably do that here in a bit. I'm gonna see if I can't finish this fight and not stall my airplane into oblivion. What were you in? How high? Yeah, I'd have to figure out what that is in feet. I mean, the B-29 wasn't known to glide, but... Dude, it is so tough to turn with these 109s in a Mustang, Fifi. Just do meters to feet, 3,200 meters. Dude, I cannot turn with this dude. That's not very high. It just reversed on me like it was nothing. Still on my ass. Yeah. I need some practice in the Mustang. Oh my god. As slow as I can go and he's hanging. This just starts me in such an unfair fight. Like he's already reversing on me. Here's the part where I run away. With a broken prop and a broken engine. They're wearing me down, that's the problem. This instant action mission, I'm heavy. But it's like medium altitude turn fight with 109s. It's like exactly what the Mustang's not supposed to do. I can't outrun him. Why is my wingman not helping me? What are you doing up there, dude? Well, the AI wingmen are like not good. Alright. Engine's gone. What's that? Oh, that's so embarrassing to lose my engine and watch the 109s, both of them S-turning over me as I come into belly land. Just a little reminder that I suck and they're good. that I suck and they're good. So that was really smooth. Why was the Caucasus and Afghanistan map so choppy on my computer? Looks like my temps are still really, really high. I don't know if they're actually that high or if they're peaking that high. I'm going to do one more quick test. And then we'll be I'll come help you out. I'll stream some stuff for you. This is going to be I'm not going to fly around much. I need to do a stress test where I actually watch the temps while I don't want to have to take the computer back apart and repaste the cooler again. But I don't think my cooler is doing its job right. So I think I'm just running hot temps. Yeah, wear them down, right, Fifi? Like, they're wearing me down. All right, let's see here. Come on, load up. Load in. There we go. All my cores peaked at like 97 to 100 degrees, but I think it was only for a fraction of a second because right now I'm about an average of maybe 65 degrees on the CPU. That's not bad. 65 is not horrible. On average. Maybe it is working. It could be the modules. The A10 shouldn't be eating frames, and that one definitely runs smoother on other maps. The F4 is probably not a good module to test for frames on because it's hungry. Like with all this foliage and buildings in Berlin, I'm getting 36 frames, but it's stable 36. It's not really jumping around too much. Yeah, I'm streaming on Twitch and on YouTube, but I'm going to end the stream here in a moment, and we'll go through MFD screens. I just need to... I wanted to fly in Berlin real quick and load up the CPU and see how what its temps are doing. 60 degrees isn't bad for in the middle of DCS. I think it's okay. I'll do one last Meaning I'll fly through the nuclear power plant because that's fun, and then I'll stop the stream. Fly over the Olympic Park, Berlin Olympic Stadium. Yeah, for as frame intensive as this map is, it's not running bad. Alright, let's slow it up here. And let's do one little helicopter stunt. It's still a little jumpy. But I know if I turn the stream off, it will suddenly get smooth. So there's something, I thought core parking was it, but there's something going on where when I stream, it didn't used to, but now it's eating frames up. Under the crane, and inside the nuclear power plant. Let's slow it down a little bit here. Coming loose on this stick extension, which it is. And put it down. Right here. That tree with my tail rotor. Skid. All right. I'm going to shut the stream off and still troubleshoot why it's doing what it's doing. Thanks for watching, for those that are here.